Radical.
Welcome to Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for July 5th to July 11, 2021. Short comments, quick replies. CPE 1704 TKS. Yeah, plus weakness, not a great trait for a health potion. You're talking about curcumin being a positive alternative to something like Prozac. Fact of the matter is, Prozac can actually cause a lot of problems in people. So if you're taking Prozac for depression and you're having a lot of issues with Prozac, then ultimately, is it worth taking? Miguel Sanchez, 138, do you have a source for Herman? You're talking about the PlayStation 5 upload where I talked about how last year there was a guy really high up at Sony. I forget exactly his position, but he himself tweeted out a picture of the PlayStation 5 upside down, and then he had to remove that. So imagine that. Two instances on Twitter at Sony, their own people don't fucking know how to place their own product. That is laughable. That is hilarious. It's sad. Terry W., glad to see you put the disc back in the box. Well, I did. I used to live wild and free with the disc. I used to be one of those people. I just had multiple discs just lying out and everything, but these days is different. But man, Terry, I used to live wild and loose with those discs. But you know what? You look at all the scratches and you're like, oh shit. Lone Wolf Fang, you should have done this as an April Fool's prank just to poke fun at the game collectors who brag about their pickups. This is how you show a game collection. Yeah, it's funny, didn't I do that upload right after the Linda Gilroy, Guinness record and everything? I thought it was kind of funny. That's kind of funny there, and it is technically a collection. Okay, one is a collection. It's a collection of one. Eric Wells, friends don't let friends buy Amigos. Yeah, friends don't let friends buy Amigos, at least, for that much money. If I had a friend that was thinking about getting an Amico, I would go over to their house and be like, listen, I'm going to have an intervention with you. What, you thinking about paying $300 for this? And I'd slap my friend like, no. Wait till it's a dollar in a discount bin somewhere. Or they're just handing them out for free. Just wait. It's not going to be that long. I'm just saying, like, it's not going to command that price for a long time. Okay. Lone Wolf Fang, UN Squadron, aka Area 88. Damn, I missed that game. But I agree with you, most YouTubers use Patreon for their own devices, and he's doing something nice with it, but it can be a double-edged sword somewhere down the road. So a link makes it more understandable than having a Patreon. Yeah, it's nice that a Patreon is being used to collect money for, to donating to good charity, but there's no reason where you couldn't just actually leave a link and just say, hey, go to this link and, donate money yourself. Like, there's no need to have the Patreon. It's just there's no need for it. Stephen M., I was at a game convention today, and it's insane what was being charged for old games and systems. Some of them weren't even clean looking, and they're not even rare. I don't know who is paying those prices, but it's too much. They're charging more than what the game and systems were when they were new back in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Yeah, the game convention, that's going to be the worst place to buy old games. Whereas, like, if you go to a dusty, like, retro game shop or something like that, I mean, it doesn't have to be dusty, but the smaller the place, usually in most cases, the less you're going to pay. But if it's like a prominent place, or let's say it's the Pat the Nest Punk and Ian game shop, then you're probably going to pay more because I'm not saying that a Ian game shop is actually going to be, it's a famous game shop or anything like that, but they're going to expect more just because of the conditions and where it is. Hayden Puds, I wonder how many of them are exclusively those crappy Tiger handheld LCD games. Quarter? Half? Just how many of those things did they make? And then Linda Gilroy, it actually is the person, not a sock account or a different account. Actually, the person that won the Guinness record actually showed up in the comment section replying to Hayden Puds and asking about the Tiger games. Linda said, nope, don't collect those. I never played them as a child, so they don't bring back any childhood memories. Once the original NES came out, I moved to that and never had any 1990s Tiger games. Sorry. Those Tiger games, speaking of those Tiger games, actually, they reissued some? X-Men, Transformers, they reissued some, and surprise, surprise, they're still crap. 9EG, is she opening a game museum? I said to him, nah, she's not at the John Hancock level of humbleness to do that. Hey Linda Gilroy, do you know about John Hancock? Stick around the channel and search John Hancock on this channel. Shinra returns. I'm not impressed with the massive gaming collections anymore. All I see are massive unplayed hordes of shelf warmers. Save your money, people, and spend a little bit on truly excellent titles. You'll be much happier in the long run. Using Just Cause 3 as an example, it's been warming my shelf for a couple years now. I haven't played that game in several years. So I could only imagine if I had a huge, massive video game collection. Anything that's extra is just, I think it's just wasteful, unless you're gonna sell it or pass it down one day. It's just wasteful. Funny Penguin 18. I was done with him when he started doing his shitty movie reviews, and he then blocked likes and comments because he didn't like the criticism. Well, Funny Penguin 18, you're talking about Angry Joe. And yeah, back in 2017, maybe there was another instance, I'm not sure, but back in 2017, he actually blocked comments and criticism on his channel. I mean, he blocked comments, he disabled the likes and dislikes. Many of you will remember this actually, because he was getting blowback for, talking about how he was going on vacation. And people were leaving comments like, "You're going on vacation from playing video games?" Because he made a big deal how he was going on vacation. Nothing wrong with going on vacation. But I think the way he kind of put it, basically he was going on vacation, people were like, from what exactly? And yeah, he used to exclusively talk about games, but then he branched out to doing movie reviews, and a lot of people just don't really give a shit about what he has to say about movies. They like the Angry Joe reviews, The Winged Avenger. Rick, you're so insensitive. Gaming YouTubers have a very hard job. They have to play video games and then talk about them. How can you say that isn't work? Imagine if you had to do that. Oh my God. I mean, I take back everything I said about it. I'm imagining it right now. You mean I have to wake up, play video games, and then later that night, I'd have to talk about the games? Oh, the horror! The horror! If that was the case, I would basically hit the edge. I would become depressed. I would need donations to keep on going.